Oh my gosh. Hi, Mommy. I love you. It's not safe for you to be down here, Mama. Hello, baby. I love you. Weppaaa, guys. So I'm just here with my best friend. I finally picked up Estrellita from my grandma's house. I know we weren't expecting to do it so soon, but I couldn't resist. Look how beautiful. So my baby, she's actually a sata from Puerto Rico. I usually come and see her because she's actually staying in the property. On the top floor, there's a whole like area that's like closed and gated for her, just because in the meantime where we're living, we can't have her with us. But I make sure that like in the mornings I come, bring her her food, her water. I let her run. She loves exploring because where she used to live at my grandma's house, she was just always tied, you know, in the back. No one would really like, you know, my grandma would take care of her and like give her her food and stuff like that, but she didn't have the life that I wanted her to have. We're actually gonna start working officially on Monday here in the property. I mean, today we started already, but yeah, we took like 2 weeks. We took like 2 weeks to be able to start, just because we wanted, you know, I wanted my in-laws and Franco's parents to feel comfortable, and they actually got a lot of work done. They finished their room, or they're in the process of finishing their closet and everything, but they bought their new furniture. They painted the rooms. They put ACs or mini splits into both of the rooms. So that was amazing. And it's been amazing because this heat is undeniable. It's horrible. But welcome to Puerto Rico. That's part of it. That's part of life over here. And the good thing is that we live, like where we live over there, it's like in the mountains, so there's a lot of breeze. Even here, like because of all the trees, it's amazing, you know? What else did I want to tell you guys? Oh yeah, so Franco actually got, he didn't get a quote, but he had someone come over to check the property out so that they can see if we could have solar panels. And we wanted like the Tesla battery and everything, so he came over here and did all that. But the only thing is that wait, my dog's like interrupting me. Excuse me, ma'am. Look, just so that she can be comfortable there. See her? She is a spoiled brat too, you know. But yeah, so then when the guy came over, there was just, you know, the only thing is that for us to put the solar panels and get the 25-year of warranty, it has to be under a lease. You got to lease them, because we could pay it cash. It is a lot of money because the batteries alone are like 13 grand. It's ridiculous, but they're good quality, you know. And it's a Puerto Rico company here, like that in this area, that's really, that has good reviews, you know. And then but their requirements was, because of the house, or the house on the, you know, on the second floor is made out of wood, you know, we would have to take it down. And we actually came to the conclusion that it's best to keep it because we want to make that into Airbnb one day. So we want that to be initially this whole property is more like our investment property. We will be living here for several years until we build our dream house, which is on the property of Franco's family, which eventually we're gonna do a video of going over there and cleaning out the whole property. But it's at 7 acres, and since Maria, like it's kind of been like abandoned in a sense, so there's a lot of trees that are in the way, and that's another project, you know. But yeah, basically, like to put the solar panels, they made the requirement that, you know, it has to be basically a sturdy structure, so it can't just be a full wooden house. It has to be it could be wood, but then all the corners have to be made out of steel or some sort of like cement, so that to hold the house in place. And basically that's kind of, you know, taking down the la casita, you know, taking down the whole house. And that's not really what we want to do. And then the other thing was that we're planning on, in this area, so if you see over here, there's like there's already a cement floor. And then Franco, what he wants to do is build his garage, you know, like a full cement garage, and wants to have an office in there and everything. And then on top of that office, we could put the solar panels. But the problem with that is that because we have these beautiful palm trees, I love them so much, the company, it's basically a liability if a coconut falls on top of the solar panels, so they want us to remove them, and that's not happening. we love those palms, those, you know, the palm trees, and we're not getting rid of them. They're so beautiful. I feel like they add character to this house, and then they make it very, like, feel really tropical and like Puerto Rico, you know, like. And I don't want, like, it in reality, it goes kind of against our values. We have been taking down some trees that are like I would say kind of like worthless, because they're not fruit trees. They don't produce anything. If anything, they have like espina. I don't know how to say espina. Thorns. They have like thorns on the trees, and we don't want that, because we have our animals. You know, we have our dogs. Eventually, we're gonna have kids. Last thing I need is for them to get poked or harmed or anything like that, you know. So yeah, so that's basically the whole thing about the solar panels. So we haven't received the quote yet, but we're not really planning on doing that with that company, just because of their requirements and their policies are very strict. The good thing is that our credit score is really good, because if you have a credit score over 700, when you do the lease, they'll give you a lower rate for the interest rate. They'll lower it. So we qualified for that. But just because of all those requirements, and it would make us, we would have to make a decision of either the palm trees or the wooden house. And it's like, we don't want any of those things to go. So Franco's already, like, he's brainstorming to see if he can make his own grid and like do his own solar panels, DIY it. And he's very, like, he's a tech guy. He knows how to do all this stuff. Like, he can build computers, he can do all that stuff. I'm not really, like, I'm good with technology, but I'm not that good. So he is. So luckily, you know.